it's pretty good. Just gonna go back up to the tower and make our way out. Alright, so back up here to Marzai Pond. After rooms I will skip down to Witchmist. Put up your dukes. Oh, wrecked it. Oh, chief, I can't hit it out there. What the hell? Hacker.
Enjoy
What a hacker. Supposedly the grove has maybe a cave or something. I was thinking maybe it's something maybe underwater, but something there. Show them the secrets of this place. It's got something to do with this lantern over here. Oh, here we go. There's a trap door.
over here.
But Empire, so. Let's see. Yeah, there was another solid body there. Alright, there we go. Oh, push. Hey, boss chest. Staff of Revenants. We'll take that. Vigilant Stendar. Ain't doing too good. So there should be a book around here that Irog's looking for. Hey, this is it. Now it's Immortal Blood. Damn, where's this book at? There's a couple. Minor maze. Had a bit of thieving. History of the Empire. Killed. All ones that have seen before and have many times over. We're actually looking for the Iron Mace of Souls, that's right. Which is in here. So now what? So maybe that's it. Guess we get to keep it. Probably should have just broke a couple of picks on that block instead of getting the lock solved. But then more lucrative XP wise. Probably an hour in so far, and I'm already starting to feel the effects of sleep and deprivation here on the commentary. Not so much in the I guess kind of in the written commentary, but also in the just number of times I'm yawning. So in theory, if you don't show them hostility, they won't attack you. Of course, that depends on whether that's a normal giant or a Momod giant. Alright, so pretty much right on track. It's about right in front of head of somewhere. It's Tree Grove, I think, that we're looking at. It's our destination. Oh, they're coming around the other side. Sweet. Flanking.
Enjoy your last breath.
So where's this book? Supposedly at. Come on, Rog, you're slipping. You are slipping. Oh, it's in this chest here. Aha, there it is. Amulet of Julianus. Alright, so... Oh, they're both up here, so... or rather, I should say two of them are up here, so... I gotta do that. At least to then head back to, Solstein. Damn right, but open the gates for me. Archmage. So...
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Urga. Or Rog, whatever. Mr. Shub.
Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you. I'm always trying to find more of Shalador's writings. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up, If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. There are more books to be recovered and secured here in the Arcanium. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
The old ones.
Fight well.
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage.
Yeah, not you. So where's Colette? Jeez. Phineas.
What do you want?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Excuse me a second. Alright, that's not her. Shrek. Oh, wait on there, Olivia. Not Colette, but Olivia. Jesus. That always gets really early in the morning, just really clogged up sinus-wise. I think Olivia was one of the ones there at the beginning. The first group. That was Colette. But I wasn't, so. Just didn't catch her before she heads into any kind of buildings or whatnot. I think that's her, the next one up in front of this one. Yeah, that one. Didn't you see that?
It is well known that Galarian's gifts for magic were quite diverse. He could restore a rose to full bloom not long after burning it aflame, all the while fooling the mind into believing its scent had rotted away. The theory goes that Galarian was on the verge of completing 5 new spells, one for each school. Spells of such tremendous power that even the immortal armies of Manimarco would countenance their fear. Unfortunately, Galarian's obsession with his nemesis deprived him of his patience. Nevertheless, before he embarked on the great battle, he left notes encoded in 5 works, so others could continue his research. Well done. What have you learned? That is unfortunate. He was a good mage. Were you able to procure any information at all? There were those who questioned my wits when I showed up with that beggar. Yet I do not judge those on their beginnings, regardless of how humble. I did not err in selecting Jado Ra as one of my students, nor making him my assistant. I can only hope I have not failed him as an instructor. Apropos of that, you still have not addressed the question of the missing pages. Let me see those. This is precisely what we needed. You have done admirably, as did my assistant in delivering these to you. Now that you are entrenched in this matter, I have no doubt that you are the only one capable of pursuing it to the end. This is far more perilous than the previous job, but I believe you will reward my confidence in you. As you may have guessed, the 5 locations listed are likely secluded areas where the mages can conduct their individual research. 1 mage for each school of magic. To defeat them will require skill and cunning, and an understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of each art. The notes will provide their locations, and you can consult me for any advice regarding their procurement. Do you have any questions before you go?
Huh. Concentration, destruction, illusion, restoration, alteration.
Indeed you must. I will offer any assistance I can. It is a mistake to assume the conjurer hides behind the beasts he summons, for such a mage can conjure a dagger as easily as a Dremora. There are those who conjure Atronachs to support them from the rear, whereas others will conjure bows to lend aid to their armies. When you enter their chamber, take note of the bodies strewn about, as they are weapons hoisted on a rack, to be retrieved at the time of battle. However, like any weapon, they are slaves to the one who wields them, and are as much a tool as they are a foe. The name Destruction implies havoc, and while such magic is capable of immense damage, it is not as inelegant as one might presume. Lightning, ice, and fire. Each element has applications beyond the inflicting of pain. A bolt of lightning can disarm a trained mage, sapping him of his magicka. The swiftest runner will find it difficult to wade through briars of ice. Flames will turn your own tunic into a weapon, draining your health as it burns through your skin. To defeat a master of destruction magic, one must use their wards wisely, for there is more than just health one must account for. To know that reality is a falsehood is the essence of alteration magic. While illusion affects only the caster and the target, alteration is to change the very fabric of our world, so that all are affected. Alteration can be used to blind your opponent with mage light, or turn your flesh into steel. It is a magic that prevents stealth, as a mage can detect your presence while cloaking his own. Alteration does not have an offensive spell. What it does is use endurance as a weapon. Whether it be with potions of health, stamina, or magicka, one must be prepared for a long fight. The most infuriating of opponents, for every blow you strike, every spell you cast, is nullified by their unyielding ability to heal. Moreover, when such a mage is surrounded by powerful warriors, their strength grows by leaps and bounds, as all are healed that stand beside him. Such a mage will confine himself into a small area to increase the efficacy of his healing spell. However, this tactic provides an opening. Just as many can be healed, many can be damaged, and the cost of restoration is far greater than destruction.
And illusion.
An illusionist attacks the mind. He plays the drums of courage and fear to convince both you and the bandits that they are invincible. Illusion can fool your eyes, become your heart's greatest desire, but it cannot fool all the senses, and that is where you will find truth. However, the greatest illusion is not the product of any spell. It is the doubt one has in the efficacy of illusion magic. Do not underestimate the illusion mage. That is my advice to you. Very well. Return to me if you seek my counsel.
Well, that's interesting. So, let's see. So, back to, oh, really? Page of restorations at, Solstein. Wow. That is crazy. Then again, it's probably a Radiant quest. So I'm gonna go spawn somewhere in the world now that we have Dragonborn. Installed, say, valid location, Solstein, for these quests. Sure. Let's go ahead and head back. I'll go ahead and do a save here and take a break. Try and get myself awake, and then we'll do the next hour. Let's see where we stand.